Hello students. Now topic is division of polynomial means remainder theorem. Lots of times you all guys have told to me, sir, when remainder theorem will come, when remainder theorem will come. So now this remainder theorem is arrived. So just look at the name remainder theorem. So my question is that from where remainder would come? Remainder would come from the division. So first of all, my target is that you have to understand the division of the polynomial, how we divide from one polynomial to another one. If you get that concept, so this remainder theorem learning would be much more easier for you. So now let's see here what is the division of the polynomial. Suppose that first of all we will go in arithmetic. Suppose that I am writing here 25 and this is 4. So what is the dividend, what is divisor, what is remainder here? Just see. This is 25 and this is 4. So what is the remainder? 0, 1 and this is the remainder. What is this? That is quotient. What is this? Dividend. And what is this? That is divisor. So we all know very well this dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. What we know very well? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So now we have to study this remainder in algebra, and that theorem is made remainder theorem. So this is the arithmetic, so it's not so easy. So now I am writing one polynomial x square minus 2x plus 2 divided by x plus 1. What is another polynomial? X plus 1. And what is one polynomial? X square minus 2x plus 2. So before going in this remainder theorem, first of all we do this operation here. So just see here, suppose that this is x plus 1 and this is x square minus 2x plus 2. So first what we do, this is x and this is x square. So x plus 1 plus x. What we did here, 25, 24. So this is the operation here, we did subtraction. So here also we will do here subtraction, means minus minus. So that would be cancelled. Minus 2x minus x minus 3x and that plus 2. Again this is minus 3x, this is x. So what we will write here? Minus 3. So this is minus 3x minus 3. So again this sign would be changed, plus plus. So that would cancel, and what is our remainder? 5. Now you got it, how we do this division. So this type of process is called long division method. What is the method? Long division method. So we will get the remainder by that formula also, by that method also. That method name is long division method. But now I will teach you how we get the remainder by without this long division method. So just see here, I am omitting this one and just start from here. So this remainder theorem is when px, just look at here, when px is divided by x minus a, when polynomial in x is divided by x minus a, so polynomial in a is equal to remainder. What I have written here, just you think, when polynomial in x is divided by x minus a, so that polynomial in a is equal to our remainder. So what we did here, just look at this example I am writing here. Our polynomial in x is x square minus 2x plus 2 and our x minus a is here x plus 1. So what we did here, what we have written here, polynomial in a is equal to remainder. Polynomial in a means we have to do this x plus 1 is equal to 0. So value of x is equal to minus 1. So polynomial in -1, whatever we get, that would be the remainder. So just see here, Px is equal to xx square minus 2x plus 2. So polynomial of -1 we did, -1 to the whole square minus 2 into -1 plus 2. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 2. So value what we get here? 5. And by long division method, what we get the remainder here? 5. So just this is the verified result. By long division method we get the same value 5, and by this remainder theorem also we get the result 5. So first of all, you have to remember this remainder theorem. Whenever Px is divided by x minus a, so polynomial in a is equal to our remainder. And one point we have to remember always in this remainder theorem, that our this divisor never be more than 1 degree. This is very important point. Never be more than 1 degree means here we never ever write xx square, x cube, x power 5, something like that. What we have to write here? Only in 1 degree means linear polynomial. So remainder theorem is applicable here only in linear polynomial. This is very important point. So now you got the concept of the linear polynomial remainder theorem. So we can say also linear polynomial remainder theorem, these concepts also. So now let's see one more question we are looking. So one more question is that, suppose that I have to divide here x cube minus 2x square plus 5 divided by x plus 2. X plus 2. This is polynomial in x, and this is, suppose that we will write here gx, something like that. So already I have told this is not more than 1 degree, means this is the linear polynomial. Suppose that I am writing here xx square plus 2, and my question is what is the remainder? By remainder theorem, so that question is wrong, because we know very well that in remainder theorem we discuss only linear polynomials. So now, how we got the remainder here? One process is the long division method, just we have seen, but here we will find this value by the remainder theorem. So our p minus 2 is equal to remainder. P minus 2 is equal to remainder. How? This x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2. So we will get the result. Our polynomial is x cube minus 2x square plus 5. So we put the value minus 2 cube minus 2 into minus 2 whole square plus 5. Minus 2 cube is 8. Minus 2 into 4 plus 5 means 8 plus 5, 13, minus 8 is equal to 5. So this is our remainder. And if we have to verify this result, again we have to go in the long division method, and we get the desired result also, that we will get the remainder same as well what we get by the remainder theorem. So this is the concept of remainder theorem. Once again I am repeating this concept. Whenever we will divide polynomial in x by x minus a, so our polynomial in a is equal to our remainder. That's it. In the next video I will teach you what is the factor theorem. Thank you.